forensics, best practices are taken very seriously. Every step of the forensic process plays a very important role in ensuring the data that has been collected is completely forensically sound and admissible in court. Just like most fields, documentation is crucial. The documentation for any forensic collection usually starts and ends with the chain of custody form. We'll be taking a closer look at this form in a few slides. Photographing the evidence is also important. We want to ensure the device we received and analyzed is in the same condition throughout the process. Documenting any deformities, cracks, serial numbers, or just the general look of the device helps to guarantee that we're, number one, working on the correct device, and also if any issues with that device arise down the line, we can prove we received the device in a certain condition. This brings us to evidence handling. Most devices worked on in the forensic field can be categorized as fragile. So examiners make sure they are handling the devices with care, storing them in proper, secure locations, and use the appropriate tools during examinations. These steps are often memorialized within the documentation, either on the COC or the report. Write blockers are devices that act as a bridge between the evidence and the examiner's machine to ensure no data is written or changed on the device. Write blockers can either be physical devices that you plug into the drive and then into the examination device, or it can be a software on the examiner's computer that protects any devices plugged into it from being altered. Write blockers cannot currently be used during mobile forensics due to the forensics of smartphones. The forensic tools basically run on the device themselves in order to access as much data on the device as possible. If a write blocker was used during a mobile collection, the collection would simply fail. Write blockers will and should be used always in forensic examinations of other devices like computers, hard drives, and external drives. Next is coordination and strategy. This starts all the way in the beginning of the process between the examiner, the client, and the owner of the device. The examiner needs to coordinate with the client in order to get the device, discuss timing of the collection and return, what the client needs preserved and analyzed, what format they'd like the extraction of the data in, and the return of the device to the custodian or client. It is very common to have many meetings or calls in order, as well as filling in the client throughout the process. Ensuring the client gets exactly what they request is a main goal of a forensic examiner. Reporting can be the most crucial step in the forensic process. All findings, processes, steps, tools, and details should be included within the forensic report. Most often, a forensic report is not needed, since a lot of the forensic work is just the preservation and extraction of data for review. Reports are crucial, though, in an analysis of the data, if an analysis of the data is required, and an expert testimony is needed. The next best practice involves the returning of the devices to either the client or the custodian, aka the owner of the device. Ensuring the device is returned in a safe and timely manner is important, especially since aka the owner of the device. Ensuring the device is returned in a safe and timely manner is important, especially since most people need their electronic devices for their everyday life.